Today, I'm going to do something that I've never done before on video. I'm going to give a review on a hunting product. This is not a hunt. I don't want to mislead you or trick you into some kind of clickbait or watching this video because I want you to believe that it's a hunt. It is not. This is a K2 Rix Pocket Thermal. I'm not affiliated with these people in any way, not associated. I'm not getting paid to say this. I'm doing this strictly as a favor to my viewers. If you have ever been interested in owning a spotting thermal optic, a spotter that's affordable for anybody, you really owe it to yourself to watch this video all the way through. I'm going to tell you everything I know about it. We're going to go out and try it out. Not, like I said, not hunting. We're just filming animals and seeing what this thing's made of. So stick around to the end of the video. I'm going to tell you how to get a really good deal on this thing, where to get it, and what I think about it. And you can go from there. Stick around. It's a long way out there. Let me pull up a minute. Be patient. This thing's supposed to be recording audio, so we're going to find out come time to edit it. Now we're even with it. And it ain't going to move. That's a jackrabbit. My goodness. Them things are so freaking big, man. I swore it looked like a coyote till I got up closer. We're probably not more than 100 yards from it, but it was several hundred yards out there, and I was several hundred yards east of it from where it actually is. Ah, dang, that's a big old jackrabbit. Them things are smart, man. They'll lay down and lay their ears back so you can't see them. I've seen that happen a lot of times. It's legal in Texas to spotlight them and shoot them at night, which we do when we have opportunity. Big old freaking jackrabbits too, man. 3 of them. That's the black hot. There's the white hot. That's even better. There's the red hot. No, it's a color. There's the red hot. I think that black hot may be a little easier to see them, huh? They all look pretty freaking cool, man. Well, that's a good start. Not a nail guy, but we'll get there. Well, can't hardly see, but we have done drove ourselves all the way to the Los Indios, Texas, Mexican border. That's the border crossing right up there. Well, we're not going into Mexico. So far, this thing's done pretty good, man. I want to send a few jackrabbits, but I got a lot of citrus orchards and other crop fields to drive. It's 8.5 miles from my house to this border crossing, so we got a lot more driving to do. Let's see what we run into. Alright, we are about 4 miles from my house. That is a nilgai. And being by itself, I'm going to call it a bull. God knows how many hundreds of yards he is out there. That's why it's hard to tell what it is. But he's moving around. He's big. No horses, no cows, no fences. It's all cropland, farmland. There's some citrus orchards up the road. Alright, there is the white hot. There's the color. Red hot. White hot. Black hot. He really stands out in that black hot, don't he? You just can't imagine how big these suckers are, man. I guarantee you that's, I don't know, at least 500-600 yards out there. He's moving around pretty good. If I had a rifle with me and permission to hunt this field, I'd show you what he looks like. But I don't. When I'm just out looking and spotting, I don't carry a gun with me. That way there ain't no confusion if anybody asks what I'm doing. What I'm doing perfectly legal here in Texas. Well, I looked out the other window, and we got another big nilgai on this other side of the road in the field. You can kind of see the heat waves coming off my truck. These are some big critters, man. There may be another out there, but it's just hard to tell. They're so stinking far away. That's a big one. Let me look on the other side again. He's still there, grazing. That's two, one on each side of the road. I'm anxious to see what we can find in the citrus orchard up here. I keep saying citrus. I don't know if it's oranges or grapefruit or tangerines or what it is. I ain't paid that much attention. We got them all growing down here year round in the Rio Grande Valley. Alright, y'all, I'm looking out the right side of the truck I'm driving. This is what the citrus orchard looked like. You can see when you get a decent range on this thing, man, it's really great picture quality. No complaints. If there was anything standing in that orchard right now, we'd definitely see it, no problem. We've got these roads down between them ever so often. And how many rows, I don't know how that is, I ain't counting them. After every row, I guess they've got a way to drive through there, they got to pick them. But for me running, I don't know, 10, 15 miles, got 10 miles an hour, easing through here. This thing does a pretty dang good job, man. I'm pretty satisfied with it. Now we're on the driver's side of the truck. I'm gonna hold my steadier and get a better view of this side. I'm going about 10 miles an hour here, just kind of creeping along, so nobody coming and get stopped. Just to focus on this thing. Well, I had a good boy mess with it, didn't I? Anyway. There's definitely a critter out there, you can see it. Alright. We got a herd of cows out here. A couple 100 yards away on Black Hot. We're going to switch modes. There's your White Hot. Color. Red Hot. White Hot. They're a couple 100 yards out there. It's got a digital zoom, but you don't need to use it. I'm focusing now. That's pretty dang good right there. Y'all don't get too bored with the video now. I'm trying to prove a point. There's a house cat in the backyard, creeping around, stray cat. I'm telling you, man, this thing works really, really good. We are going to, you see all that white right out there? God, these mosquitoes. That is a Resaca, which is a big private oxbow lake, about 1.5 miles long, 300 or 400 yards wide. We're going to see if we can find the alligators. There is a family of black-bellied whistling ducks roosting on a log in the lake. There's a mom and daddy and a whole bunch of young ones, about maybe half grown, maybe. Let's see if we can find us a gator. Gosh almighty, these mosquitoes, man. This is insane. We can't even function for these these things. Well, I guess that's all we're gonna see tonight, but that's pretty good when you can see ducks at night. Gotta go. If you watch the whole thing, you can see that I got better with this thermal as time went on. And I kept saying optical zoom. I mean digital zoom. It does not have a digital zoom. It has an optical zoom, which is way better. And I kept misspeaking on white hot, black hot. I got them mixed up. I wasn't even thinking about what I was saying. It just rolled out of my big mouth. So that's the way that happened. So I was wrong. I apologize. And sometimes the delay, it wasn't switching over from one, you know, like black hot, white hot, red hot, and color. As I was talking, it was a delay because it's what these things do. So anyway, this is, like I said, it's Rix, R-I-X. It's a company. It's a handheld spotter. It's called an MK2 pocket spotter. It has, I don't do anything scripted, but I did take some notes, so I want to be sure to get y'all all this information and not screw this up or leave anything out. So it does have a 256 megapixel, and this thing, it really looks better than what the footage shows you, because the format that it videos in is not the same as what YouTube requires. So YouTube's going to compress this and switch it into whatever they have to do to make it the best picture quality. So if it's not up to snuff, I promise you it's a lot better than what the video is going to show. And I won't know that till YouTube does what they got to do to video and get it up there for you. So anyway, Rix K2 Pocket Thermal or Spotter, 256 megapixel. You can pay thousands of dollars for a spotter. The cheapest one I have found from like a well-known manufacturer or company, brand name, what have you, is $1,800. Man, the average working guy can't throw that kind of money out on a toy, you know. And like I said, you're not hunting with it, you're not shooting animals or anything through the spotter. This just to let you know what's there and roughly how far it is. You have to kind of estimate that. It does not have an internal rangefinder. But if you're familiar with the property or the country you're hunting, you should know about how far you're looking. So the thermal is just, thermal spotter is just to get you on target, to find the animal for you. And I'm telling you, man, I've run as much as 50 miles an hour down the road with this thing hanging out the window, and it will show up anything that's putting off heat in a cornfield or crop field or any open area. It's amazing. I was really impressed with it. So this thing is $4.99 retail plus shipping. And if you want to know where to get this thing, you can get it I'm doing a friend, like I said, no affiliation with these people. I'm not getting paid to do this, but I did buy this from a longtime friend of mine. I've known him since high school. We've been friends for 40 years. His name is Wendell Grider, and he's in Commerce, Texas. M&W Guns. M stands for Morgan. Morgan is a police officer there in Commerce, Texas, full-time career police officer. And Wendell is a career fireman. He happens to be the fire chief there. And like I said, I've known him for 40 years, for good friends that long. So he ship anywhere in the United States, continental U.S. that is, just shipping and tax. $4.99 plus shipping and tax to where you are. You're not going to beat this deal if you want a very good thermal spotter to play with if you just need an extra spotter. If you want to just try it out to see what you think about the thermal hunting. If you don't have the money to buy a scope yet, I understand that. They're very expensive. This company does make a scope, a really good one. I haven't done that much digging into it, but I'm going to soon. And it's $3,800. I mean, that ain't no cheap scope, but it's supposed to be, I mean, top notch. So I'm really personally very grateful for the opportunity to use this. Keep going off my screen here and I can't see what I'm doing. This, like I said, I bought it with my own money. I paid full price for it. No sweet buddy deals or any of that thing. Let me look at my notes here. That's about all. Some of the stuff, I was going 10, 15, 20 miles an hour down the road. And like I said, you're going to have to play with it. You're going to have to get used to looking through a thermal. If you're not used to it, you're not going to be able to tell a jackrabbit from a possum or a coyote half the time. It takes time. But when you do, I'm telling you, I've done it many times. You look out in a field and you can see a mouse, literally a mouse running across the field or playing around, whatever he's doing. So we're going to do some more of this very soon, but next time it's going to be the real deal. I can't wait to get this thing to the ranch. Watch the video. Well, you've already watched the video. My bad. So I can't wait to get this to the ranch and try it out on some hogs and javelina. And we're overrun with predators. Bobcats, coyotes, my God, they're so thick. We'll get an occasional mountain lion and a badger. So anyway, that's it for this one. I hope I did a good enough job on it. Hope it was satisfactory. And I'm going to put all the details in the description and maybe even in the comment section of how to get a hold of Wendell to order one of these things for $4.99. You won't be disappointed. If you want a thermal, this is the way to roll. I mean, it's got a charger. It comes with a charger and a charger cable. It has an internal memory, 32 gig. It has 4K resolution. I may be wrong, but that's what I was told. I haven't looked in the book. And it has a great audio. You can see here. And the power cord that hooks into the charger and the USB port also hooks into the thermal scope and into your computer to download the video or upload the video into your computer. You have to turn the video or the thermal on. You have to turn it on when it's plugged in your computer or whatever kind of system you're downloading or uploading the footage from. Power button in the front. The center button right here is the zoom, and this top button up here is the one that shows you what mode you're in, white hot, black hot, whatever the case may be. And this right here is a little dial on the side. That is for your optical zoom. Pretty cool, man. Little strap hangs around your neck. I've tested it 3 nights in a row just trying to get anything I get filmed so y'all could see what it will do. I let this sucker hang around my neck last night for almost 3 hours on. Never turned it off, never paused it, nothing. It wasn't recording, but it was just on, ready to go. I got home, took the battery out. It's a rechargeable battery. You can replace them, order extra batteries, order a double charger. It's endless what you can do with this thing. And so I put the battery, after almost 3 hours hanging around my neck, on, put it back on the charger. Light was still green. It didn't even really take any charge out of it. So anyway, that's it for today. Hope y'all enjoyed it. We got some more hunting and fishing videos coming up. Finally got the channel monetized. Thank y'all for watching. Please like and subscribe if you hadn't. Like the videos, comment. Every little thing you do matters, and it matters a lot. So thanks again. Hope y'all have a good day.